Alright, Leafa, this one's for you. Leafa asked, what are my 5 favorite cards based on the artwork? So answering this is a little difficult because there are a lot of sets out there and it is very, very subjective. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make 5 different categories of card art that I consider to be like my favorites, and I'm going to pick one of each. This list is going to be completely subjective, so let me know in the comments below what your favorite card art is, and also let me know why my choices are wrong and yours are correct. The Void. On some cards, mostly the SP cards, there is art that I call the Void. This is where the character is standing in front of a photo shoot-like background. I personally do not like this form of SP cards because I would like my characters kind of doing something. For example, take this chica here. The one on the left looks a little better to me personally because she's doing something and not just hanging out in the void. So with that being said, there are a lot of sets to pick from. I'm going to have to be a little more subjective, and I'm actually going to choose the one Chitoge. I choose this one because it's actually one of the first high rares that I ever got. I'm just kidding. It's a fucking trial deck Marika. She could get it. Come on, let's go. Memorable scenes. As you know, Weiss Schwarz means black and white, and at the bottom of the cards there are different colors that indicate whether the series is considered a Weiss or a Schwarz. Black is generally geared towards more action-oriented series, while the white is more geared towards dramas. Either way, one of the big selling points of Weiss Schwarz is that you get scenes from your favorite animes or visual novels or light novels or manga on cards. For these scenes, I'm talking about Kion helping Haruhi in the first Haruhi set, Unlimited Blade Works, the toothbrush scene in Nisei Monogatari, and my absolute favorite, The Day I Became a Man. This scene was insane, and when I first saw it with all of my friends all those years ago, we were all quiet. It's one of those scenes that you will never experience it the same way as you have the first time you've seen it. Honestly, this scene still haunts me, especially since there was no warning or any lead up to it. It's not a spoiler, it's a 10-year-old series. You should have watched it by now. What the fuck is even happening? There are a lot of series in Weiss Schwarz, and there are some odd cards here and there. Now in context, these cards make sense, I guess. These are the kinds of cards that you look at and you have no idea what's going on. I'm talking about nearly the entire Woozers set, the Milky Holmes joke cards, the awful art in Star Wars, the toothbrush scene in Nisei Monogatari, and Maguro Man! And whatever the hell is happening in this picture in Osomatsu-san. But I'm gonna give it to the Visual Arts 20th Anniversary PR cards. So Visual Arts is a publishing studio that is well known for publishing visual novels. You probably guessed that by now. Generally from Key Studios, and we know how much Weiss Schwarz and Key Studios love working together. Now, none of that I mentioned explains what the fuck is happening in these cards, and I absolutely love them. Cute girls and hot guys. Now, it's time to get into the reason why we all got into Weiss Schwarz. Cute anime girls. I'm not going to only include cute anime girls, we are also going to look at cute anime guys. What? I'm not only going to talk about cute anime girls, we're also going to talk about cute anime guys, because it's 2021 and sexuality isn't real anymore. You can take your pick. We have large ensemble casts like Darling and the Franxx, Fate Grand Order, Fairy Tail, Tenga Toppa Gurren Lagann, and Konosuba. And there are harem series like To Love Ru, Yunasan, Quintessential Quintuplets, Nisekoi, and there are female-only series like Madoka, Kantai Collection, Nanoha, Love Live, and Idolmaster. There are also more male-centered series such as King of Fighters, Godzilla, and Sengoku Basara. So from this pick, I'm gonna pick literally anything from Girlfriend Beta and Psycho-Pass. No, I don't know what Girlfriend Beta is, but god damn it. I chose Psycho-Pass because the character designs for Psycho-Pass are actually drawn by Akira Amano, who also made Katekyo Hitman Reborn, which when I was in high school... Fuck. Borderline hentai. So as we know, the more popular visual novels are eroge. I wonder why. And Weiss Schwarz has a history of getting eroges as part of their series. The first set ever released was Da Capo, and an extremely popular series at the time, as well now, is Fate Stay Night. Again, some of the very, very early series in Weiss Schwarz. Weiss Schwarz adding series that make the room steamy is nothing new. From there, we get started to more cheeky cards like Ilia, Nisei Monogatari's toothbrush scene, and To Love Ru, but no. we could go deeper. Here we have Fujimi Fantasia Bunko, which does have some racy cards, especially because of Date Alive and High School DxD. Now, what if I told you that there is a set that we did not receive in English? I'm talking to the English-only players right now, all right? All you JP and, you know, dual language players, ignore this part. Where it is even more suggestive. You know, suggestive is the wrong word. Sneaker Bunko does not even try to hide it, and I'm not showing anything because I don't want my channel taken down. You look it up for yourself. Let's just throw the entire set in this section. I do not care. Now, it is important to note that the high rarity cards do have different arts from the base rarity, so you're gonna want to get both super rares and the rares to get the full smut experience. Light novel and original source material art. Now, this is my favorite card type. I'm not talking about the visual novel series or the light novel series in Weiss Schwarz. I'm talking about the series that started off as light novels, as mangas, as visual novels, and whatever, were eventually turned into animes, and that anime set got a Weiss Schwarz set. So here are some examples. Let's take Overlord. Overlord is originally a light novel series that got turned into an anime. Now, the set for Weiss Schwarz, Nazarick Tomb of the Undead. Anyways, Overlord, the anime, was turned into the set, but there are some art from the original light novel. For example, we'll stick with Overlord, we have the Albedo cards. Sword Art Online has the trial deck cards. Slime's SEC cards take it from the light novel. Sakura Wars original art from Tite Kubo, and the PR cards and the rares in Bunny Girl Senpai. I would love for it to go to Albedo from Overlord or the Yoko from Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, because those cards are absolutely gorgeous. But I'm gonna have to give it to the usual, Haruhi. That was a play on words, because I always pick Haruhi for everything. I have gushed over how much the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya has meant to me in the formation of my hobbies, and this card is honestly just gorgeous to look at. The light novel art in the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya really does bring back some amazing memories, and that's why it is one of my favorite card arts of all time. This wasn't ranked, was it? Whatever, this is number one. And yeah, hopefully this helped answer your question, Leafa. If you have any more questions that I kind of could turn into a video, let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more Weiss Schwarz news and content, and I will see you all in the next